gets viciously attacked. Are you okay, man?
Hey, it bit me, but it didn't break the skin. Asshole.
Well, today we're going to break your skin, folks. We're going to break your skins of your heart. Back to the SF Company Hour on the SF Comic Co channel. This is number 163. A little bit of news today. Should be a quick one today. Super Frank special, we like to call it. Frank over at Amazing Fantasy here in San Francisco. Go check him out. Go buy comics. Go to support your local comic shop. Keep them open. I am Ray Doomzilla, joined by the Maximum Effort Grayson, being attacked by his
fucking
fur baby.
Sith fucking fur baby. I don't know why I named him Kenobi. Should have been a Sith.
This is an alternate timeline.
Fucking named him second brother or some shit.
Darth Orange. Darth Heathcliff. Yeah. He's gonna strike
motherfucker.
Strike him down. Strike him down.
Yeah, he will.
All right, welcome, folks. We got a few things to talk about. We're going to talk about the passing of Ray Stevenson, some book announcements, the movie that we thought wasn't never going to be made, and we made it was a big joke for a while, but it looks like it's being made. We got set photos.
Yeah, it could still be fucking.
We got to talk about it.
Situation, so I'm not. Yeah. Until I see a trailer and I actually see it, like I can buy tickets for it, I don't believe it. I just right now I think they're catching like Winona Ryder like driving home or something.
Well, we'll talk about it. All right. Let's see here. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of that. Everybody's super juiced already. Look at that. Let's see. Krista, good afternoon. Geeked. Hoped you have a really big show. We hope a really small show. Lori, happy Tuesday, gents. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday in the morning. Good morning, my friends. John Boy, what's up? What's cracking?
Hello.
Notification woke me up. Might as well watch.
Put your notifications on, folks.
There you go. We'll wake you up.
Wake up and fucking watch the show. You might wake up.
See, there you go. That's a good advertisement. Krista, Kenobi, Renee. Good morning, Renee. Everybody, hit that like button to wake yourselves up. Wake us up. Still early in the morning. I'm still kind of sleepy, but we're gonna power through. Flash tickets are on sale. Just saw Flash tickets are on sale, folks. Get your Flash tickets. Coming out in a couple weeks.
Where's my phone?
I think June 6th.
No.
June 15th. We got June 15th.
I feel like fucking Pee Wee Herman. I'm gonna start my paper out right now.
I think the 740 RPX.
Oh, we'll see. Coming soon.
Screen X 16. No Screen X. Fucking Screen X sucks.
So Thursday the 15th, right?
Yeah.
40X at 6:45. Damn, I don't know if I can do that.
I don't like the 40X. 40X, yeah, no.
40X?
No, not for that. No.
Well, then that's RPX.
Yeah, the RPX 740.
That's that big 740.
Yeah.
We're ordering tickets as we see. You can find us at
yeah, we do. Do a meet
and greet.
There's a 510 too early. 510 too early.
510, yeah, for everybody. Yeah. I know Chris won't get there in time. 740 is perfect though.
Okay. All right, we can do 740.
Damn.
All right.
Okay. I'm adding tickets right now.
Stonestown. Yep. Flash tickets are on sale, folks. We are going excited. This is probably that was my number one most anticipated movie of the year. So I'm a big Flash guy. So the more I'm seeing of it, it looks like it's
more you hear about it.
Ooh. Yeah, everybody's praising it coming out. All the screenings they've had too. So
all right, so I have 6 tickets, Trey.
All right. All right, 4 or 5 of them are claimed.
All right.
We'll talk to Hondo, see what he says. All right. You getting that front row?
No, I always get that second row.
Mm.
Do you want to get that front row?
One right behind the disabled.
Oh, you want that one? Okay, got it.
That one's because there's no assholes in front of you. Renee, R.I.P. wrestler, WWE wrestler Billy Graham.
Yeah, superstar Billy Graham passed, man.
Yeah, and if you don't know who Billy Graham is, you wouldn't have Hulk Hogan, you wouldn't have
Jesse the Body,
Jesse the Body, even Macho Man. Like all these guys kind of took a lot of their swagger from Billy Graham. Billy Graham definitely doesn't get the rub he deserves, but he's definitely we wouldn't have those guys. They literally just stole a shitload of his gimmicks.
Everybody, whoever wore a boa, stole it from Billy Graham. Wearing
the bandanas, wearing the gaudy glasses, the promo style. Yeah, so a lot of people fucking took their swagger from Mr. Billy Graham. So R.I.P. Billy Graham. All right,
we're in, Ray.
All right, let's do it. Fuck yeah,
we're in. 6 tickets. So I already know 3 of them were spoken for. We have 3 other tickets out there. Hondo, jump on it.
Yeah, I think Nippy, the Gold Dirty Bastards. You wanted to claim one. It's like a claim sale. So shout out to the Gold Dirty Bastards. They just celebrated their 100th episode last night.
They're gonna catch up with us.
I don't. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Race now, Ray. Two shows a week now.
We got 63 episodes ahead of them. I think we're all right. I think we're okay. Shout out to those guys. Go check them out for some lovely sports content. All right, so we're gonna talk about the sad news. This was kind of out of nowhere, the kind of left field kind of situation. Man. This is just like not expected. I thought it was a joke at first, but Ray Stevenson, man, passed away at age 58. Did we get a cause of death for him?
Oh, I didn't see one.
58. You could, when an actor dies that young, you kind of don't. Let's see any cause of death. But all right, let's not talk about the cause. Let's talk about the actor. He kind of was everything. He was the Punisher. He was a
great Punisher too in a bad Punisher movie, but he was a great Punisher. Dude.
He was the most comic accurate Punisher out of all of them. Out of all the guys that played the Punisher over there, like I like John Barrow.
Even more than Berthnell. Yeah,
Berthnell was great, super awesome. But if you want to go comic accurate,
comic to screen.
Yeah, Ray Stevenson definitely was the guy, and he was cool as a Punisher. The movie just fucking sucked when you got parkour people jumping around and just kind of all over the place. But yeah, he was Baldur in fucking Thor. He was in Vikings. He was Firefly in G.I. Joe, the second G.I. Joe movie. He was playing a Sith-like character in the upcoming Ahsoka series, which he looks badass. He's just a great nerd, man. He was just in every nerd thing you could think of. He was played a part in. I don't know if he was a nerd himself, but he was
part of nerd culture, man.
Yeah, he was definitely part of the nerd culture, the nerdgeist, if you will. Just playing a lot of bit part. Like he never really became that guy. Like he was never that like that main actor, but he always kind of played that bad guy, kind of bad, that secondary character, but he always kind of stood out because he had a great presence, no matter what he did, for sure. Going through his IMDb, man, he did a lot of voice work. I think what was his kind of like his? I think Punisher was like his big breakout, right?
No, I don't know if you've seen it. Kill the Irishman.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, Kill the Irishman was a great movie. I think that was like his real big foray. He was like I think one of the villains in Dexter in like season 5.
Yeah, he did a lot of TV, TV, like a lot of British TV and such.
Yeah, it's just sad, man. Like I think about him. I just like remember like little bit parts that he played. Yeah. He was in The Vampire's Assistant. He played one of the what they call him?
Volstagg and Volstagg and Thor.
Yeah, you said Balder, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was in that King Arthur movie, the one with Ian Gruffin as Lancelot. He was one of the knights of Arthur.
How was that? How was that movie?
That was cool. I mean, it's a different take on King Arthur. Like more of what it probably would have been. You know how they say it if it would have been like a real life kind of thing. The Merlin's in it, but he belongs to the people of the North. It's a cool little fucking flick. It's violent. Fucking, you got Mads Mikkelsen, you got this guy, you know, Mr. Fantastic, fucking Dwight from fucking Sin City. He was Arthur. I liked it a lot. It's one of those I liked it kind of movies.
He was he played a lot of big parts in a lot of movies, man.
Kill the Irishman is the one that if you want to just like watch a good performance of his, he was good in that. I mean, he had a good performance in The Punisher, but it's a shit movie.
Yeah, Punisher in Warzone was 2008, so that was like his first like kind of introduction to the western western side of things. But yeah, he was a good actor, man. He was good.
He had presence, bro.
He had presence. That's good. That's good. Presence, like, you know, to play Volstagg, like that guy is very bombastic in the comic. He's a very big character, figuratively and literally. So to be able to play that character, do that character justice. Hondo, Ray Stevenson was a great bad guy in RRR. That's what a lot of people were saying. Like,
I would watch it now just because I know that he's in it. I'm not a big fan of like those kind of Bollywood movies because it's action, then they all just jump into song and dance all of a sudden. It's like 3.5 hours long. It's a long, is it?
Yeah, it's a long fucking movie.
I do like the thing at, you know how Netflix plays like a scene while you're stuck on the thing you're choosing, and it's that one tiger just coming out, dude. He's holding like two fucking. It looks sick.
Yeah, it's
I just don't want song and dancing and fucking like John Wick.
I kind of do.
I don't. I want fucking John Wick fucking doing the Cabbage Patches. He's going down the steps.
Doing the fucking Roger Rabbit. Lori, I love Ray in Rome and Black Sails. So sad passing. He was great and everything.
I didn't see him in Black Sails, but in Rome, dude. Rome is only 2 seasons, Ray. It's a quick watch, but it's fucking awesome.
Is that the one where dude died? Like the main guy died? Or
no, that was Spartacus.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot about Rome. Rome is a great fucking show. They canceled it and then they wanted to go back to it, but they realized that they tore down the sets and they were too expensive to rebuild, so they were like, fuck it.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, he was man,
he looks like fucking Connery with the fucking lightsaber in that fucking bottom picture, dude.
It looks like he was gonna have a big part in that in Ahsoka. He like when he saw him as a Sith, like a Force sensitive Sith guy, almost like an Inquisitor. Almost like I was like, oh man, that looks badass. He looks menacing. He has that deep fucking badass voice. So that was definitely something. Well, at least we got something to look forward to as far as acting.
That's some good work to be your final work. That you're the bad guy in a fucking Star Wars thing.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be epic. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so too. He's gonna play Balin Skull in Ahsoka.
That's a good bad guy name.
Yeah, Balin Skull. He's got something going, Gateway to the West, that's coming out. He played Big Ray in Accident Man, Hitman's Holiday.
If you haven't seen Kill the Irishman, anybody go check that shit.
I remember that movie. I can't remember if I saw it.
You'll be tripped out when you see everybody who's in that flick. It's like a fucking like it's the character actors film. Like hella character actors are in it.
He was in the Transporter Refueled. He was in Black Sails. I only seen the first couple episodes.
I think that's a Showtime show. I'm not sure. I gotta check.
I think it was, yeah. Oh damn, Punisher, R.I.P, and Black Panther too. R.I.P. Yeah, all the Marvel guys are passing now. We lost Stan Lee. Now it's all downhill from here.
Oh.
See, he was great as Firefly in that movie Retaliation, G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Oh shit.
Both of those movies.
Once again, anything he's in, it's usually a good performance by him. It just might be a shit movie.
Yeah.
Look at that Punisher right there.
He was badass as Punisher.
Great as the Punisher, dude.
Punisher movie. I kind of Yeah, kind of. Jonathan Hensleigh fucking directed that. Killed the Irishman. Christopher Walken, Vincent D'Onofrio, Val Kilmer.
Yeah, look at who's in that. That's fucking great,
Robin
dude.
Travai.
It's great.
Yeah, this is some
It's a
hitters,
great
man.
cast.
Benny
It's
Jones, Laura Ramsey, Steve Sharippa, Paul Sorvino, Mike Starr. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good
There's some
lineup.
hitters in that, dude. There's some hitters in that movie.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, check it out. It's fucking sick.
I can't remember. It sounds like I can't remember watching it. So
you'll remember it. He doesn't back down from shit, and they try to fuck with him, and he's like, "All right, fuck you guys, bring it." Yeah,
it sucks that he never got his own like franchise. Like, too bad the Punisher never flew off, but he was always kind of playing that background like secondary character.
Either the secondary character or the villain.
Yeah, he never got his own his own thing to do, like his own starring vehicle. He's always, but that's the tragedy of a short life, man. 58 is way too young to die. Anything under 70s, I think is tragic on the death scale. But it sucks. At least we got at least one more badass role for him to like fucking shine in, and we can appreciate. But what would you say is his best role?
Oh man. It's kind of like bit parts.
Yeah.
I want to say Kill the Irishman because I think that's like his one true feature. That's like other than Punisher Warzone, but I think Kill the Irishman is like Scorsese-esque. That 70s, early 70s kind of gangster movie. He's a gangster who doesn't want to be a gangster, but is. He's just a badass dude. I forgot the character that he plays in Kill the Irishman. Danny Green. Yeah, that's who he is. Danny Green. Fuck it, it's just sick. It's a good movie. I like him. Look at that. He's so debonair. If he was a younger dude, that's the kind of dude who could have played James Bond.
Or he would have been a good Batman too. Like if you want to do like the Dark Knight Returns Batman, having him like older grizzled fucking Batman, he would have been badass.
He would have. That's a good point. He would have been a great fucking Bruce Wayne.
Like the old fucking grizzly. Yeah, Dark Knight fucking, yeah. I could have definitely seen him pull that off.
Batman Beyond fucking Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Truly, R.I.P. definitely truly underrated. Laura, he was one of those actors that you were happy to see him whenever he was on screen, and he elevated the project. Yeah. Too bad he just never got that breakout. They tried a couple times, but just never had that breakout, unfortunately. But this one came out of nowhere, man. R.I.P. Ray Stevenson, man.
R.I.P. Ray Stevenson.
All right. Where's my brand? I'm trying to. There he goes. Thank you. All right, let's take that off.
Subscribe, folks. Like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Make love to the buddy.
We'll have more sad content.
Sad? Yeah. That was sad. We're celebrating them, though. We're celebrating them here. Oh, man. That's over.
Brandon Lee. Breaking news. Brandon Lee has passed away.
What, 27 years ago?
Has it been that long? Jesus
26 years ago?
These anniversaries of these movies keep popping up on I
don't want to hear them anymore. Fuck you guys.
Wait, why? No, that was like a couple years ago. Why is it 20 years ago?
The Goonies is about to join. Its 50th anniversry. Like, no, don't tell me that.
Fuck you. No, not even that. Like the movies that came out in 2000. Like, oh, these are 20-year-old movies. Oh no.
I start thinking about it, and I'm like, what's fucking old? The Matrix Revolutions at this point is old.
Yeah, we're old fucks. All right, let's talk about this. We're gonna be seeing this Rick rocking this in a few months.
Hasbro's
coming out.
You showed me that.
Hasbro's coming out. This is based off the animated series Helmet. This is coming out from Hasbro. They're doing these like cosplay, like life size props and such that you can actually use. This one looks pretty fucking badass, and I'm just gonna imagine Rick in like a few months, like doing this around the house.
In the future, Ray, not them.
This is the future. The guy kind of looks like Rick too.
He got the eyebrows.
Yeah. This looks badass. Let me see. How much is this gonna be rocking? Did you pre-order this yet, or
Not yet, but this is something I would want. Like, just I might put that like on my Michael Myers fucking mask and shit, just to have Michael Myers in a Magneto mask. Michael Myers in a Magneto mask. I'm trying to say that.
So this, so this is gonna be $100. You can pre-order this now. Has an estimated arrival of September, so fall in the fall.
That looks dope, man.
It looks pretty cool, man. Yeah, like I wish I had the room for this kind of stuff.
I want to do that fucking like end shot of from the cartoon opening where fucking he just holds his fucking fist.
And Christopher, get that Rogue cosplay together. See if we're gonna have some scenes to work out. There you go. Nice.
Go all X-Men Apocalypse. Charles.
Charles. We are the future, Charles, not them.
I love that. That's probably my favorite line from that movie, man.
Yeah, I love, that scene is awesome when they're in the first movie where they're in the corridor and they're meeting up and shit. That's great. That's a great scene. Yeah, the first X-Men movie is kind of underrated. I think it's
the first X-Men movie is good. It just had its bad moments
for the time. To like try to
I'm not a fan of the suits. First of all, when it comes to that,
horrible.
The fucking Toad line was fucking stupid as shit.
Yeah,
because you're a dick. That fucking line was like, kind of just cringe.
Yeah.
You could have had a better line to convey those feelings, but it was just a bad line.
Yeah.
You're a dick.
Yeah, but it's for what we had, we didn't have, and just the first effort. I still think I was still juiced when it came out.
He rocked X-Men 2 though.
Yeah, and then it was kind of hit or miss from there. After that, it was up, down, high, up, down,
until Matthew Vaughn came.
Even then, then we had a couple good ones. Then we went back down to shit quality.
Did Brett Ratner come back for those two, or what? I'm like, it just felt like it.
Ratner came in the third one.
Yeah, just the third X-Men 3.
Yeah, which was Matthew Vaughn was supposed to direct. But then we got First Class. First Class is cool too.
First Class is cool, man. I like First Class.
Yeah, First Class. There's Magneto's fucking badass.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
The Honda the Dragon 50th anniversary in theaters Wednesday, August 16th.
Thank you very much. Just went back to feeling old again.
We old. Yeah, you're just starting to get into gray hair. You're going to be like Nancy in fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. You just have the little gray streak.
Right here.
Or like Ash at the end of Evil Dead 2. Like,
dude, I want to get the Mr. Fantastic if I can, man.
Right,
I look at my boss and I'm like, I'm jealous because he's got it. I'm like, you fucker. Like, you got the Mr. Fantastic. You don't even know it.
Wait, man. Like, yeah, all my shit fucking. What the wisdom, man? It's all wisdom.
The way I'm feeling, I'm gonna get the Jason Blood, fucking that one. Like I'm gonna be the male rogue. What's up, sugar? I'm not in the suit though, right? Not in the suit.
No.
I'm not gonna be like going after Remy LeBeau either.
No ruin rogue for me. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can be like Johnny and get woken up when we have content.
That's gonna be the thing now. Fucking make sure you hit the notification so we can wake you up just like we did Johnny.
Yeah, we'll wake you up. Yeah, some days we do Tuesdays, some days we do Saturdays. Just depending how the schedule works. We got to do a couple more midweek live episodes because those are always fun. A lot more people get to join.
Do the what's it called, the top 10s, and dude, I think we should just have I think coming up, it's important. I think we need to do a State of Marvel.
The MCU.
Yeah.
Well, I got some time coming up, so we got.
State of MCU is shaky as shit right now.
I got some time at night coming up during the next couple months. So yeah,
the DCU is looking fucking bright.
Let's wait. Let's see the first movie.
Don't be one of these fucking Zack Snyder babies fucking hating on James Gunn for no reason.
I'm not hating on James Gunn, but let's wait till the fucking first movie comes out from this new fucking era. Let's see.
I just have a feeling he knows he's a filmmaker who's not going to just film to his thing. He's going to adapt to what the material is, and I think he's going to try. I think he's going to go for an Oscar.
For what, Superman?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be a superhero movie, but to the extent like it's, I think he wants to shoot for the level of like The Dark Knight. As what I mean is like a well-made movie, not in tone.
Did you watch Guardians again?
Not yet.
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, I saw it again the other day.
So much better, right? Still, yeah.
I fucking teared up way more than the first time because I just rewatched all the.
You can tug the heartststrings, dude. Fucking gun knows how to write.
Yeah, I rewatched everything: Endgame, Infinity War, Thor. I just watched the first 20 minutes of Thor: Love and Thunder. I was like, oh yeah, this movie's fucking horrible. I forgot. But
you know what's hilarious too? What I find about the Zack Snyder people is they love Zack Snyder, but they don't fucking realize like you get okay. He directed what's it called? You know, Dawn of the Dead. Who wrote it, fucker? Who wrote it? James Gunn.
Yep.
So I think James Gunn has an advantage over Zack Snyder is that he's a good writer. Zack Snyder sometimes doesn't understand his source material.
Yeah, he's a great visual director.
Visual's great. Yeah. Visually great. Just I think he needs like George. Like if you just imagine him having like George Lucas style stuff to do, go based off of the writing. I would think it would be amazing.
Renee wants real magnets in there. We're working on the technology now
to make it command people and throw them at people. Trust me, that's my fucking dream. I fucking move cars out of the way.
Johnny prefers the DCU to
no, I wouldn't say all of it dark. I'd say certain characters are dark.
Yeah, no. See, the problem with that is the DCU is not dark. It's the problem
Superman is fucking hopeful. Batman fucked it all up.
Like all the characters are like Batman is the dark, like he's the moody dark tone character. All the other ones are pretty bright and colorful and like cheerful and hopeful and fun. Like, but people love Batman and everything has to be Batman for some reason. No, you need to have balance. It should be dark and light.
Like the Flash should no way ever be fucking like
dark and moody,
super dark and moody.
Flash is fun. Like Flash, like having super speed is fun.
Yeah,
and like it should be fun. Like
Martian Manhunter. If he did a story like for him, I could see that being a darker one because of the shit that's happened to him in the past.
Johnny wants Batman all the time.
I know he does.
All Batman all the time.
In the bathroom.
You're gonna get Batman. You're gonna get a lot of Batman for sure.
Yeah, it's that's the fucked up thing about when it comes to all of that shit with the DCU. I think Gunn's gonna do the good thing, and we're gonna get a very hopeful fucking Superman movie.
Which yeah, I think we should. I love
for the times. I think he's gonna make a great one because I like what he said about the times that he's gonna be that Boy Scout in today's times. With those powers.
Gelato. Oh shit.
That can be dangerous. Contains eggs.
What do you think?
Gelato's not vegan? It has eggs, bitch.
What are you talking about the vape, Rick? We were talking about Magneto. It went off.
Magneto, Magneto will be sick though.
That looks sick. Yeah, I'm almost tempted. So we got this news broke by near mint condition yesterday. This is big news for some possible other things. So we're gonna ROM the Space Knight. Some of you old cats will remember ROM the Space Knight from the early '80s. This was a big part of in the Marvel universe. There was a toy. This was during the time where they were making comics off toy properties, and this is of course owned by Hasbro. A few years ago, they lost the license. I think probably like in the early '90s, maybe late '80s, and so the license was kind of passed around. Marvel owned the Space Knight portion of it, and Hasbro owned ROM, the robot portion. So they both Marvel and Hasbro tried to do things separately with this character, and it just never worked. Marvel tried to do a Space Knights thing. I think I forgot which company. I think it wasn't Dark Horse. It might have been Dark Horse actually. Tried to make a ROM comic. It just never worked because they were kind of together, and they had a lot of time. There's a few issues of Marvel Comics where they can't be reprinted because ROM was in it. So it looks like Marvel's getting their rights to ROM back from Hasbro to publish books. So this is going to be an omnibus This is going to be the
Oh,
first.
so they're coming out with the stuff retro, all the
They're
backlog stuff first, or is this new stuff coming?
reprinting the original Marvel series. This is going to be the first 29 issues, and an issue that's never been printed of Power Man Iron Fist, which starred ROM the Space Knight, which they could never do. This is the same thing that happened with Conan a couple years ago when they Marvel got the Conan rights. They could reprint some of the Conan stuff that when he appeared in like What If and other series. So this isn't significant for one thing. Like it means that they're Hasbro and Marvel are willing to work together. And there's a lot of stuff that Hasbro owns that Marvel used to do, like Transformers, like GI Joe, and so this might be the gateway to start seeing some of those Marvel GI Joes, Marvel Transformers being reprinted. But this is a good big first step because a lot of people want to see that stuff reprinted. And so the other one that's probably going to be that's been heavily rumored is Micronauts is going to get reprinted also, which is huge because a lot of people love that stuff. Love like you talked a lot of like our buddy Matty Ice and Hondo. They love this old Marvel stuff, and I have a few ROM issues here and there because they were all like a staple of like quarter bins for a long time. But there's some good stuff, man. Like a lot of good Frank Miller. Actually, I think Frank Miller does the cover for this one. This is one they're going to come out with four covers. The direct market covers. One of the direct market covers is by the great Jorge Perez. So that if I do, I think I will pick this up. I think I'm going to get the George Perez cover. Frank, put me down. Rom, George Perez cover. But this is cool. This is exciting. It's opening the door for some other stuff. Maybe hopefully gets pre-printed because those early Transformers and GI Joe stuff is really fucking good, man.
Does Hasbro still get a cut from this?
Oh yeah. This is them kind of like
just referring back. Okay.
Yeah, this is like yeah. You can even see the Hasbro logo at the bottom.
Yeah, right? That's what I was asking.
Yeah. So yeah, no, they're not going to just. But they're not. These properties are not doing anything. Like the Micronauts and ROM, they're not. They're the only time they were relevant was when they were at Marvel, and that's the only what everybody they try to do some shit with them. It just doesn't work. The Marvel stuff is so crucial to them, to the properties. So I think Hasbro is playing it smart. Like, hey, Marvel, you want to reprint this stuff? Cool. Here, have the properties. You can do what you want, and we can make something out of it. So it gets me excited. Like I wouldn't mind. Like this might be this is a different company, but. The Godzilla series from Marvel being reprinted, that's a possibility. That all this the Shogun Warriors. So this opens up the door. Like maybe we're gonna get some cool shit. And people say, oh, like these books are just sitting there. Let's get together and make some money, and do something with the properties. So yeah, what do you think about all this?
It looks cool. I'm interested to see it.
Were you a fan of Rom?
I don't think I remember even seeing him in certain stuff. Like you said, it was like a quarter, like the
like in the late 80s.
I think I might have like passed by it, but just passed by it and you just keep on going. I don't think I've ever. I like the design of it.
Yeah,
this is Perez art, right?
I
love the toaster head kind of look at.
Yeah, and the toy is like super awkward. If you see the toy, it's like fucking 12 inches. It's huge. It's awkward. It's a very awkward looking fucking.
I mean, it does look like it's lent. The design's lent to like want to be a toy figure.
Yeah,
like
the toy is super awkward
right there.
Yeah. But from what I like, Renee, old comic head right here. I love ROM and Micronauts. Yeah, a lot of people who grew up in that era love ROM and Micronauts.
So what's He's a robot then, right?
Yeah, it's part. Like from what I know, it's like he's like almost like a space cop, almost like he's a.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Here, let me read this off. ROM, the original year's Omnibus, Volume 1, collects ROM 1979 1 through 29, ran to like 70 issues, I think. And Power Man and Iron Fist number 73. He strikes from outer space, and nothing can stop him. Marvel Comics proud to present the iconic early adventures of the greatest of space knights, ROM. Centuries ago, ROM pledged his life to protect his planet Galador from the evil dire wraiths. Now, ROM has tracked the vile creatures across the cosmos to Earth, where they have infiltrated the highest levels of power, including S.H.I.E.L.D.'s itself. armed with what is energy analyzer, only ROM can see the Raft's true form, and with his neutralizer, he can blast him into limbo. So that's kind of cool. It's almost like a They Live kind of thing too, like where he's the only one that can see these like rafts and stuff. So it's not like I've been curious about this stuff. So getting to see this like stuff reprinted makes me happy. It makes me happy like for people that love this stuff too, to actually get to see this shit like be reprinted. Because there's a lot of cool shit that's sitting in a vault that we're never going to get to see unless you collect the floppies, which are getting harder and harder to pick up for sure. So
sometimes you don't think the shit existed because it's so fucking rare that like sometimes you just think about like, was ROM actually a thing, and then you find like a ROM book or
like Frank Miller does that. This cover right here, like this is early for like super early Frank Miller.
That's cool. It looks less than what he like does now.
Yeah, back when Frank Miller first started, he was kind of doing the Marvel style, like kind of everything kind of looked like John Romita Jr. Like everything kind of looked the same, which was the style. Like they wanted everything to kind of look semi the same, and then they started like, they let artists
be artists,
let artists cook, and just like, all right, just do your thing, and that's when kind of like they had that little '80s renaissance. So this is exciting, man. It just opens. I like what this represents, kind of opening up the door. And kind of, hey, we might get an Alpha Omnibus. You never know. There's a lot of shit that Marvel did.
Now you're talking crazy. Gordon Shumway?
It's a running joke in Near Mint. The guy Curtis Finley, who does like epic reporting and stuff, he loves Alf, and everybody wants Alf.
Do you remember the Alf cartoon?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love the Alf cartoon.
On the planet, that was cool. I forgot the theme song was a banger too.
The original show,
the cartoon.
Oh yeah, cartoon. Yeah.
No, Alf was the shit back in the day, man. You don't know how huge Alf was back in the day. If you didn't grow up in the '80s, Alf was the shit, man. Alf was everywhere. He was on talk shows. He was in commercials, fucking toys, comics.
He was literally like on fucking like late night shows doing fucking
comics. Alf was fucking shit back in the day, man. I was a huge Alf fan for sure. Like everyone back then. He's kind of getting a little resurgence right now too, so you never know.
Alf is in pog form.
I still fucking quote that line. All right, let's. I want to talk about this too. Kind of a under the radar horror movie coming out. If you haven't seen it, I would recommend going to go see. Watch this trailer. It's called The Blackening. This looks fucking hilarious. This was kind of under my radar, also. But I watched the first trailer, and then they just came out a new like audience reaction trailer recently, which was pretty funny. Tim Story's directed this. He directed the couple Fantastic Four movies. He did Barbershop, I think, right? He did a couple other ones.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah, he did.
He did both.
Yeah, he did both. Yeah. So this is the Blackening horror comedy coming out June 16th. June's gonna be lit, man. June's fucking crazy. So basically, the premise is the classic horror movie trope is that the black person dies first. And this is a horror movie with all the tropes, but they're all black folks. If you haven't seen the trailer, I would definitely recommend it. It's pretty fucking hilarious. Like, you have to kill whoever's the blackest, and the one guy's like, I voted for Trump.
Twice.
Like, it can't be the blackest. And like when the guy's like shooting the gun, and the guy just
fixes
it. This looks fucking hilarious. This looks like right fucking up our alley, man. I'm ready for this one. Under the radar of The Blackening. What'd you think of the trailer when you watched it?
Dude, it was fucking. I haven't laughed that hard in a fucking like just a trailer. Like, oh shit, this is gonna be sick. I think this one's taking it back to like some old school movies. Like, it's not being apologetic. It's just, hey, we're gonna laugh today.
Yeah.
But dude, like the little guy in like the fucking cream fucking suit on the second to the right, the fucking I voted for Trump twice. Looks like he's gonna be fucking just super hilarious because it's almost like that character that Eddie Murphy used to do, like when he used to talk like this,
like Norbert.
Exactly. And he's making a face too, which is fucking great. Like he's trying to keep his fucking glasses on his nose. This looks like it's gonna be fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, this looks like a fun time. Take your friends to the theater, get fucking.
what was that one movie that they wouldn't come out with, like a whole bunch of people where it's like the funniest movie ever, but they're like, oh, this is gonna be super offensive, but then they just like shelved it. It only happened like recently, maybe like 5-10 years ago. Do you remember that? It's like one movie, like hella people in comedy are in it, but they're never going to release it because they're saying it's going to be super offensive.
Fuck, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I wish more movies were like this. Just, dude, we're going to make you laugh. You know,
Yeah.
I was like, when they got back and they saw that, they opened the fucking the board game and they just looked there like, oh, that's super racist. You know, then they started cracking jokes. I was fucking dying. I was dying, dude.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch any more trailers and whatever.
I gotta watch more. Yeah, I can't believe I laughed that hard.
Yeah,
it's like it's gonna be like, I feel like this is, hopefully it doesn't blow its wad early in the fucking in the trailer. But to me, this looks like this has the ability to jump into the top 10 all-time comedies just from a trailer.
Yeah, this looks fun. This looks like a lot of fun. Let's see. So yeah, well, yeah, June's gonna be lit, man. June is fucking insane with movies, man. We're gonna be busy in June watching movies. A lot of reviews coming. Let's see. Alf cartoons and the Alf series. Is this not showing?
On Tubi.
It's on Tubi. So yeah, if you have
everybody can have Tubi. It's free.
Yeah, but you gotta watch commercials. So.
It's shit that you can't get, and you have it available.
I can wait. I don't like commercials, Rick. I hate commercials.
Aren't that long, right?
Yeah, no.
It's like
take me out of it. I want to be immersed in the show. I don't want to be fucking sold fucking Viagra pills or fucking.
They got cops on there too, dude. Cops. Oh, it's fucking great.
Cops. Long Arm was my favorite.
Ooh, Long Arm. Long Arm was a good one.
I had the figure. All right. So let's talk about this. I was waiting for Rick's waiting for a trailer. I was waiting for set photos. So we're gonna compromise on this one. So we actually got a set photo. We got fucking Beetlejuice 2, fucking actually being filmed right now, which is insane to me. Because we've been talking about, I think, a year and a half ago we had, we're talking about it on the Facebook group. Every couple of years this happens, and this is a different iteration than what we were talking about a year and a half ago. This is not the same thing that we're talking about. I think the fact that they got Jenna Ortega on board, which kind of made this like they got a up and coming star that's going to make the get this going. So we got some casting. Let's see. Of course. What's her name? The one who played the mom. She's coming back.
Oh, Catherine
Hahn. No, not Catherine. Catherine. What the fuck?
O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's coming back. Jenny Ortega is playing the daughter of Lydia. No word on who the father is. Monica Bellucci's joining the cast too. Who's apparently playing Beetlejuice's
wife.
Yeah, he finally got hitched. Justin Theroux's in the as well as Willem Dafoe's jumping in here. Rumors of Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter as well going to be in the movies at some point. I could see them playing like a cameo as a ghost,
as dead people,
as weird fucked up dead people. Like and this looks like it's going to be kind of Tim Burton kind of going back to form, kind of doing his weird shit he was doing. He's been trying to be more like a normal, like quote unquote normal filmmaker the past fucking 20 years or so, and he's going back to his roots, doing the goofy shit. It looks like it's happening. I know you're skeptical still, but we have set photos. We have synopsises. We got cast.
Dude, for all we know, that's Winona Ryder like driving to a funeral. Yeah.
She's on her way to fucking on her way to Subway.
Yeah, you never know, dude. Like she could be going to a fucking that's the face she makes when she has to go to a fucking Stranger Things convention signing. Like, oh, beer. Get that. Oh, I just don't believe it, man. I until I see, you know what? The next set photo I probably would need is I'd need to see Michael Keaton in makeup.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think we're going to see.
I think that would be the thing. I need to see Michael, and I don't want no fucking deep fake because, you know, you chat GPT or with all these fucking new things. All you got to do is write something in, and it'll fucking give you an image of something. You know, I'm not getting fooled yet.
Yeah. Well,
not yet.
Hypothetically, what do you think of the cast?
Some of it's, you know, there's sometimes you don't make a sequel to a movie if you can't make a good sequel. That's why they didn't make Beetlejuice 2 Goes Hawaiian in the first place.
That was the first iteration.
I don't know if they have a good story for. You have to remember, Beetlejuice was only in the movie for fucking like what 7-8 minutes.
Yeah, he was very. Yeah, he was kind of. Yeah,
the story was about fucking the Dietzes and the fucking the Maitlands.
Yeah, and you can't really bring those guys back.
I think I heard Gina Davis is probably coming back.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know what the story should be.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Beetlejuice. But you know how is he going to be the main part of the story? Is he going to be like he was in the original?
Is it going to be a Beetlejuice cartoon episode made to movie? Because he was a star of that shit. So.
Or would you kind of blend in? Like I would incorporate the cartoon in some way. Like maybe Lydia made a children's book that kind of used the character designs and kind of told the stories from the.
That would be cool.
Like kind of like that's how she got famous. She made all these Beetlejuice books and like this cartoon and everything. Can I incorporate that? Like
made him into a nice guy, but he's really a piece of shit.
Yeah, kind of like sugar coated what happened and kind of like made it turn into like a goofy fantasy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. The cartoon was awesome. The cartoon was great. It was so weird.
Great.
It was so weird that the fact that
Beetlejuice was the main person in that. You know, now you're gonna have to do it for a movie. I don't know if that works. If they don't have the right story, yeah, because you're gonna include Beetlejuice's wife now. I love Michael Keaton. I'm worried for this. I'd be happy to be proven wrong.
I'm worried because Tim Burton hasn't done a good thing in a long time. Even though Wednesday was pretty enjoyable. I did like Wednesday.
Yeah, but that's a series, not a movie.
Yeah, and Jenna,
it's different fucking mechanics to telling a story like that.
Did you watch Wednesday?
Not yet.
No, yeah, I think you'd like it. I think you should.
Yeah, I'm sure I would. I like a lot of the fucking.
Yeah, I was surprised how much. I was kind of skeptical too, but I was kind of surprised how much I actually enjoyed Wednesday. It was like I think definitely one of the best things that Tim Burton has done in a while.
Well, and the Tim Burton thing that he did for me, his regular Tim Burton shit. Last good shit was Sleepy Hollow. Last good movie to me also was Big Eyes.
We saw that in Galaxy, right? At the Galaxy.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we saw that. Yeah, yeah. I can't remember if I like that movie or not.
Big Eyes.
I never saw Big Eyes.
Oh, Big Eyes is a good movie. Christoph Waltz is in that. Fucking great in that.
Yeah, I don't. What was the reason why I never saw? Yeah.
Well, because it's Tim Burton. Tim Burton kind of fucking fell off, man. Alice in Wonderland is shit.
Yeah, Through the Looking Glass. I didn't bother with Dumbo. Dumbo was the last time he directed.
Yeah, and I've heard just horrible things about it. So you can't remake Dumbo. That's a fucking sad ass movie, dude. It's like, Lion King's like, yeah, Lion King, he fucking comes back and he becomes king. So Dumbo becomes a flying elephant, and that's it.
Frankenweenie, yeah. Dark Shadows is trash.
Trash. Trash. I don't care what anybody says. It's trash.
Yeah. The Sweeney Todd.
It was a good musical, but I
didn't see Big Fish.
I saw Big Fish. It was okay.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was fucking crap.
I hated it.
Planet of the Apes.
I love that book.
Planet of the Apes.
Some good things of Planet of the Apes, but bad movie.
Yeah. Sleepy Hollow. Like visually, that movie was fucking awesome. Mars Attacks is great. Ed Wood is great.
Mm-hmm. But that's you're going into early Burton now.
Yeah, so now we're going to the early fucking.
You're going into early Burton, and that streak of early Burton was great.
Yeah, he had a good streak, man, early on, man. Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Movies in a row.
Yeah, this is how you start off a fucking
Pee-wee's.
Pee-wee, Beetlejuice, Batman, Edward Scissorhands, Batman Returns, Ed Wood. Mars Attacks, Sleepy Hollow. And then after Planet of the Apes,
that's where Sleepy Hollow to me is the last good movie he made.
Yeah, that was 1999. So
25 years later. Are we going to do Tim Burton 25 years of shitty movies?
Yes, yeah. Alice in Wonderland, Dark Shadows, Frankenweenie, I didn't really care for. Big Eyes, I haven't seen. Dumbo, I haven't seen. Wednesday was good, but it was a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Perriam's Home for
I watched it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it didn't look great to me. So, I'm hoping. I'm hoping this is good. Like I want a good Beetlejuice movie, but if it's like, and hey, Michael Keaton's getting up there.
Don't waste the cast. They got a great cast, man.
Yeah, don't waste the cast. Yeah, that's a good point. Like you have these guys like Michael Keaton's, having a Keaton sons. He's still pretty spry I think he's pushing 70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is probably like, the last we're going to get of a high energy Beetlejuice, like I don't want to see Beetlejuice tainted. It's like
geriatric juice.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to see like a tainted version of Beetlejuice. So this is, I'm hoping for the best on this one. I'm hoping, we'll see. Yeah, I love me some Jen Ortega, man. I think her being cast was what actually got this.
And that sucks because the thing that should fucking push Beetlejuice isn't like another character. Well, that's the other thing. You can see that she might be the focal point of the storyline. But
she's going to be the Lydia. She's going to be the Lydia of this.
But Beetlejuice is like he was the force of. He had small scenes in between the movies until he made his fucking big thing at the very end. But those little scenes in between the movies fucking carried it. Even just the voiceover where he's like, "Ooh, the Maitlands look nice and stupid." All of that shit is just fucking great. But it's just snippets. Now you're gonna get a whole fucking movie over like just too much of a good thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Is just too much Beetlejuice a good thing, or
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Lori's into. Looking forward to the Cinderella and Peter Pan horror movies in the works. They got a Bambi one coming too. There's a Bambi horror movie. all the
Winnie the Pooh one, if I heard, is total shit. But that thing kind of like I think might have set it all off.
Well, it's all the public domain shit. Like, we can make a low budget horror movie and then be profitable. So you're gonna see a lot of that shit coming up. All right. All right, let's see here. Let's jump into. Let's get into the pool. Let's cool off, Rick.
All right.
Let's jump in the pool list. Pool list. Pull stuff you picked up during the week, stuff you watched, stuff you listened to. Good or bad, you hated it, you loved it. This is a time to shine. What's on your pull list this week, Mr. Ricardo?
So I got back into DCUO, the DC.
How long has that game been fucking going?
It's been since PS3. I just looked. I want to say at least 12 years because I saw a date of one of my accomplishments, and it was 1/11/2011. It might have been 2010, to tell you the truth. It might have been like a summer or a late August. So that's almost like 13 years. This game's been out. And it's still going strong, it looks like. And I got back into it because John's playing it now too. So I have somebody to go further into the game with. You can only do so much by yourself. And then you have duos where you're, like we did Hush, Killer Croc, was it? Yeah, Hush, Clayface, Two-Face, and Bane and Penguin all in one fucking fight. Like one after the other. That's how the level was set up. So it's cool to fucking play and different parts of the different storylines. I'm not sure what the events are right now, but I think they just included something called the House of Legends. I still haven't gotten into it. I'm still going through pretty much the basic beginning part of the game, still trying to get my character up. But it's a fun game. It's just it's a massively multiplayer game, so being so long by yourself, it sucks until you fucking start doing things like with multiple people and you start building a group. So that's pretty much what I got. And 2, I watched the Batman again. I've been watching it again lately, anticipation of the second one. And I've heard rumors that the second villain is probably going to be Clayface. I'm not sure how they're going to work Clayface out. But if these rumors are true, I'm absolutely convinced if this is a trilogy, this is Hush. Hush is the one pulling all the strings. the way I'm just looking at the storyline. Like yesterday, I'm like, this is a tone from Hush. This is something from Hush. I'm looking for other things too.
Yeah, there was definitely some like Hush vibes.
There's a lot of it from Hush. Year 2, but like there's a lot of this stuff is from Hush. And what was the other one where fucking like where he was going fucking crazy, Riddler? It's a lot from that one too, because we got like a different Riddler in this one. But the Batman is sick. I still don't understand the hate that some people give it.
That's great. I think the more I watch,
it's amazing. More amazing.
I've probably seen him 4 or 5 times. Every time I watch it, I fall in love with it even more. Yeah, it gets better. It's one of those movies that it gets better and better. It's creeping out. Like I think Dark Knight is a better movie. Yes. But
I've been saying that for a long time. It's a better movie, but this is a better Batman movie.
Yeah, and people are, what's a better, Dark Knight is great because it's just a whole nother level of like movie. But this is just, if Batman just like has a Batman fan, this is the best Batman movie.
Like the Dark Knight is like watching fucking Silence of the Lambs. It's like watching Seven. Yeah. It's like watching one of those movies.
Like watching a Scorsese movie.
This is a comic book movie at its best.
Yeah. That's because and then like if you haven't watched it, watch the Batman. It's so fucking good, man. The music, the acting, it's just
the music. But I can't understand the hate. Like I understand the whole Twilight thing. Let it fucking go.
Twilight boy.
Heath Ledger did, people were giving people when they cast him, they were giving shit because of like he just did what was it? No, Cowboys Don't Cry or Broken Horses, Brokeback Mountain. I don't know. I forgot. Brokeback Mountain. But they were giving him shit for Brokeback Mountain, dude. And I don't know. It's not a Hillary Clinton.
Cowboys don't be gay.
But yeah, it was just one of those things where they gave him shit for that shit, and he turned out to be, gave an incredible perforence.
Yeah, I ate my words.
We saw Batman, and Pattinson's a great Batman.
Yeah, and it's an evolution. He's gonna create that Bruce Wayne character at one point.
I hope so. Bale didn't. That's the thing that hurts Bale for me. He never really evolved the character. It was still the same guy.
That's what bummed me out from like I thought we were gonna get a progression. By the third one, we got a new Batmobile, new Batsuit, new Batcave. We just kind of got the same shit. Yeah. But
that's it. Those two. The Batman 2.
We ranted about the Dark Knight Rises and all that shit. Johnny, I learned how to block. Yeah.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah. How's the Tears of the Kingdom going?
I've been playing a little DCUO because John's been playing, but I'm still like gathering like more hearts, more stamina, because you have to build your stamina wheel because you can do a lot of climbing in this game, right? You can fucking scale mountains in this game. Yeah, pretty much he's doing like rock climbing, like he's fucking Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible 2. But it's a great game. Still learning like a lot of the mechanics because you can fuse like a giant spiked ball to like an end of a stick, so you can like fucking swing like pretty much like a giant fucking like a mace at somebody. But it's fun. It's a fun ass game. I still recommend it.
Yeah,
you should check it out.
All right, cool. Let's see. I watched the movie Blackberry at the Draft House. This is starring Glenn Howerton and Jay Baruchel, and pretty much the creation, the rise and fall of the BlackBerry mobile device. I actually never owned a BlackBerry, but this was super interesting. Takes place in like the mid 90s. Takes place in the mid 90s to about the 2010. But very nostalgic, like very 90s, like very the music and references and some visual stuff. Like so, like one of the best like 90 nostalgia kind of movies I've seen in a while. Pretty fucking entertaining. Like Glenn Howerton's really good. He plays like this like CEO guy who kind of gets Jay Baruchel plays a tech guy who kind of has this idea, and Glenn Howerton's like the guy who basically gets the deal going and shit, and how the creation of BlackBerry happens. Fucking really entertaining. Glenn Howerton's fucking hilarious in this. Jay Baruchel's good. The guy who directed it also has a starring role. He plays the other guy, like his like the sidekick to Jay Baruchel, who's super chill. He's like super into Ninja Turtles. It's fucking hilarious. He's actually the director. He directed Operation Avalanche that came out a couple of years ago. I think we talked about it on the channel. Basically, it's about how they filmed the moon landing in the '60s, how they faked the moon landing, like a fake mockumentary kind of thing. This guy has definitely a unique style. Definitely, if you haven't checked out Operation, like not the best movie, but interesting, and it's a low budget flick. This one he has a little bit more of a budget, but still, I would definitely check it out. This is like in the time of like, oh, let's make a movie about the making of something. So we just got that with Tetris. We got the fucking Frito, Flaming Hot Cheeto fucking movie coming out.
Hey, that's a cool trailer, man.
It's very Latin, that trailer.
Hey, that's a fucking cool trailer.
But yeah, it's directed by Eva Longoria too.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that, dude.
Which is interesting for sure. Yeah, and I just speaking of which too, another one I just watched. I watched this last night. Finally, watched Air, directed by Ben Affleck, about the creation of the Air Jordan, kind of how they got the deal. Very entertaining. Another entertaining flick. Very 80s, good soundtrack. Ben Affleck is a fucking great director, man. I think. Kind of dealing with the same thing, kind of how they came up with how they signed Jordan, how they kind of came up with the shoe and everything. Well, my favorite shoe of all time, the Jordan 1s are fucking awesome. I have a few pair of those. I have like fucking 6 pair of those. I love that shoe. One of my favorite shoes. And yeah, it was cool. Yeah, Viola Davis is great. Jordan's not actual character. You kind of see the back of his head and he kind of speaks, but you never actually see him. So he's kind of a specter in the back. But yeah, Matt Damon's really good. I've been kind of sour on Matt Damon the last few years, but it's definitely one of his best roles in a while. He's really good. What's his name?
Probably because he's with Ben.
Yeah.
Working with your friend is a big thing, dude.
Yeah, Chris Tucker's in it. Chris Tucker has a role. Jason Bateman's in there. He has a big role. Yeah, good cast, man. Yeah. Definitely, I would check it out. It's on Amazon right now for free. So you can check it out. It's like 2 hours, not that long. But surprisingly, of the two, I think Blackberry's the better. Like it was more enjoyable. I had a lot of fun with Blackberry. I was surprised how much fun it lasted.
See that Tetris one yet?
I haven't seen the Tetris one. It's on Apple. Like yeah, I've been meaning to check that one out. Yeah, that one looks good too. So we're in this age of like we're gonna like see these products being made. These like weird stories about how these products are made. Which
waiting for the Miyamoto story, dude.
That'd be an interesting one for sure. Of course, Miyamoto created all the Nintendo
Legend of Zelda, Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, I think Metroid too. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So yeah, which I'd like instead of doing remakes, to find these weird stories and make some fucking cool shit out of it. Yeah, like the Gran Turismo movie. That's kind of in the vein of that too.
Dude, that looks fucking so cool.
That looks like a cool little concept for sure. So yeah, check those out. Some good comics. I missed Free Comic Book Day, but checked out Frank. Go check out Amazing Fantasy. This issue of Fantastic Four, great alternate cover by the great Walter Simonson. Great Doom story. Probably going to go down as one of the classic Doom stories, where Doom has to. In the current Fantastic Four. This is Ryan North is writing this. Yeah, Ryan North is writing. Fantastic Four have been kind of kicked out of New York. They did some shit in New York. I won't go through the whole thing, but Doom is trying to undo it because he's trying to save Valeria, his goddaughter, and it's kind of Doom going back in time trying to fix things, and everything keeps getting fucked up. It's pretty fucking interesting. Pretty good story. Definitely gonna go down as one of the classic Doom stories. Yeah, going back in time, trying to fix things, but things keep getting fucked up. It's kind of inevitable, so he's trying to figure shit out, and at the end, he has to kind of defeat himself to like stop himself. It's a very Doom story, very classic. I like when writers get Doom where he's at in the current Marvel universe, and this writer gets it. This Fantastic Four run's been pretty entertaining. I've been liking this run a lot recently, so check it out if you can. And also another good run I've been liking is unfortunately coming to an end. We'll see how it goes now. Jeremy Adams, another fun issue of The Flash. Wally West. They just recently had another kid.
Granny Goodness?
Granny Goodness, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. She kidnaps Wally and Linda just had another kid, Wade West. So this is like the last issue he's going to do solo, but this has been a fun run. He really gets Wally as a character. There's some great art in this book too, man. You got a giant robo mech and giant gorilla fighting. This has been a fun series. It's kind of been all over the place, but like in a good way. Kind of like doing time travel, multiverse stuff. You can tell this guy. I think I talked about before. He's a big wrestling fan. Mr. Terrific plays a big role on this. So this is pretty much going to be the end of this run. This is issue number 799. So next issue we're going to get Flash number 800, and it's going to be a celebration of Wally West, and we're going to get a new number 1 in September. I believe September. The Dawn of the DC, they're going to redo a bunch of new number 1s, and Wally West is going to be the lead in that, which is awesome because I love Wally West, and he's getting his rub finally. I don't want to jinx this, but the fact that Wally is getting this push right now during this time, like a big push, like he's getting like a big push right now. I'm thinking they might replace him in the DCU. I'm thinking they're going to go with Wally in the next as the Flash. Maybe that's just me reading into things and hoping. But also another number 1, Titans number 1.
Nice.
So we got the Justice League are no more. If you read, was it Dark Crisis? Pretty much Dick Grayson's in charge of the DCU now. He's like the main guy. There's no Justice League, so he says, "All right, we're going to put the Titans back together, original lineup: Wally, Raven, Starfire, Cyborg, Peace Boy, Donna Troy."
It's a strong team.
So they're basically the Justice League. They're the defenders of the world now. So, this is a fun first issue written by Tom Taylor. He's doing the regular regular Nightwing series right now. He's been great. Another kaiju action. We got fucking Gar turning into a fucking Tangarian creature fighting Titano. So yeah, a lot of big gorillas fighting, which I'm always down with. Titans have been good. This is a good first issue. Good for start off. I'm excited. Wally West in the DC universe is getting a big push. Thank God, because I need Wally West to be the main Flash and everything, pretty much. Let's see.
Can we?
Let's see. Zune and Blackberry dinosaur. Yeah.
Not according to Star-Lord.
Polybulus video game causes seizure and death. Polybulus was a urban legend video game that kind of got debunked, but let's see. You can see that cameo in a lot of things. Like Polybulus was a big thing. Thank you. Awesome live comic show. See y'all at Ultraman Fest. Yeah, Ultraman June and July, like one of those. Yeah, Ultraman Fest. Can't wait for that. That's going to be at the 4-Star Cinema, which I haven't been since they reopened.
That's the one on Clement, further down near 24th, 20th,
something like yeah. I don't think I've ever been there back in the day. Maybe back in the day.
A long time ago for me. I think it was in middle school.
Yeah, we schooler. Any hidden gems for us this week?
No hidden gems. Kenobi, but he's sleeping.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here before we go too late. It's semi-Frank special, man. But yeah, man, fun show. We got San Jose Toy Show coming up on June 3rd. We're gonna come see us live, walking around and buying stuff. Let's see what else. So yeah, like and subscribe to the channel. Mr. Everett, you got anything last before we get the hell out of here?
No, just be kind to one another. Damn it.
Be kind. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel. Go check out the Gold Dirty Bastards, their 100th episode. Support your local comic shops. Go buy comics. You can easily buy shit on Amazon and all these websites. Go into a comic shop, buy the same book. You're probably gonna spend a couple more extra bucks. Well, actually, no, you probably save money because you don't have to pay for shipping. So go buy some comics, man. Go, if you have friends that have like comics, go buy a gift card, man. Support these comic shops, man. We keep them open, man, as long as we can, man. This is physical media is a dying art. We want to keep this shit going as long as we can because I love physical media. I still like buying movies. I still like going to the fucking going to the store and buying stuff. So always keep physical media alive as long as we can because it's probably won't be there for so too long, man. Oh, jeez, none of this is working right now. Hold on. I need a new computer. If anybody wants to GoFundMe and give me a computer, please go. Good show from Johnny. Thanks for joining us, Johnny. Sorry we woke you up. Sorry, not sorry we woke you up. Let's see. And Renee, thank you, Renee. Incredible smash thumbs up. Thank you. Hulk says smash that thumbs up button. And yeah, we're going to be seeing you guys very soon. And we'll see you guys next week. We'll turn that notification bell so we can wake you up and you know when we're on. All right, we're going to be out there. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.